We sail that way, and hopefully I can break whatever spell is happening.
All right.
That's the entirety of my plan. Sail
Okay.
that way and ritual cast the spell.
All right. Ismail sort of nods and says, "We will be behind you, following with the needle.
Oh, good.
We need to recoup with our crew, and we'll make sure that these don't go anywhere."
Sounds good. Could use some help on this one, probably.
He sort of like nods and salutes, and then sort of gets back to directing his crew.
Oh, do you have any mages aboard?
He makes the like so-so gesture.
I mean, they probably can't hurt if they help with the ritual. Well, they could. Leave them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
I
good
guess
decision.
Robin would probably get this more than either of the other two. Like, he has Karites on board who have like who are pact sworn and may have some tricks from that, but not like full blown mages.
So not something that could
Their
help with the ritual.
their effectiveness in assisting with ritual casting would be negligible.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so as they recoup and make sure to secure this frigate, you guys head onwards past,
Yes.
kind of in the direction of the source.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm gonna start setting up a ritual to cast Dispel.
Okay.
With
Help, or do you want me in the crow's nest?
probably want your eyes in the crow's nest. I don't even. Would that be under the category of a different special, like the miscellaneous, to cancel another ritual? Or would that also be like
no, that would just be
range?
like part of ritual casting dispel. I would say you'd want range because dispel.
Since it's kind of an area.
Also, dispel is range smart, so you'd have to be like, without increased range, you'd have to be directly next to the ritual circle.
Okay. I mean, times 3 power points is 100 miles.
Yeah. So
I'll
although
do
for
that.
that one, I think you need a target.
Oh, right.
The
I'll just do the. Yeah.
the times 2 would be enough.
We just gotta find it.
Yeah.
So I'll start preparing to cast a ritual with the times 2 power points range.
Okay.
It should be a fairly easy spell to cast, but then I don't know how that's gonna affect like the opposed roll, but I don't know. That's what I'm gonna try.
All right.
Regardless of outcome.
Yeah. So you're doing times 2 for range
I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
and trying to dispel. Okay. Sure.
So,
See how it
based
goes.
off of our original plan, do we know roughly where the Admiral's ship is relative to us?
The Admiral is going down the center. You could make a boating roll or a survival roll to try and like think about where it would be in relation to you right now based on where you've gone.
Could I get rid of Kara's fatigue?
Yes, you could do that.
Alrighty.
I have no idea.
Okay. There's your answer.
Got it. And does anyone have wounds?
I don't believe so. You were able to avoid that.
Except for the dead.
Yeah, you did have 4 people who were incapacitated.
All right.
I
was able to heal 2 wounds on someone, on a target.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, for these, it's more or less like, are they dead or not?
Yep.
Which you have the doctor to help with that. Okay. So one of your mercs unfortunately did die. But the other 3 guys made it. That was the one that got like desiccated with the like nasty touch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, these guys are still injured at the moment. So, although I guess you could get them up on their feet with magic once they're not dead.
Yeah.
So you said 2?
Yep.
All right. So you got your 2 mercs back up and running.
Sweet.
In the fight.
Sweet.
Okay, so where do you want, because this might be important, where do you want to put the ritual circle?
I guess on the bow.
The bow? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So like there.
Yeah. Assuming there's room.
Yeah. Yeah, you could make room. It requires a 10-foot by 10-foot area.
Perfect.
So
yeah, like right behind the helm.
Right there. Or you mean that there you'd probably get
sorry,
the cannons would
the
be in the way.
stern. The stern.
Oh, you mean the stern. Okay. Like right there.
So, yep.
All right. Yep. Okay, so Tara, you'd be get back behind everyone. Silly circle. All right. So you are starting that. And
I was going to send Paul ahead to do some scouting.
Okay. Who's at the helm? Some random dude? This guy's the bowl bearer.
The secondary guy who's always sleepy.
Okay, yep.
Oh, is he still around? Good.
I haven't heard otherwise.
The sleepy one?
What?
I think from our...
He was one of the ones we took from Omari's crew.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was the secondary on that ship who was incompetent, but he was a helmsman.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
He is, I think, unfortunately, the other helmsman on the ship.
Yep.
But I'm kind of fond of him. So.
Yes, he doesn't get much action because he goes during the night.
It helps make you feel superior.
Yep. That's what really matters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Tara, why don't you give me a roll for the ritual casting?
Okay. Well, I will. Well, this is only. Oddly enough, this is only 2 PowerPoints.
Ritual dispel, yeah. It just take. I mean, like it's not really doing that much. It's just you. You're trying to break a ritual, so it takes longer to do.
You can't rage cast, right?
No.
Nope. Only blood casting is the only modifier you can get.
You can't be angry that long.
Yeah. It's only -1. Jeez. I think I'd rather have my 2 bennies for the Secondary roll. Yeah. Oh, good choice, Caleb. I got an 8.
All right. So you start the ritual, building sort of the energy up around you to break through this effect and shatter it. About 40 minutes after you start, you guys spot lantern light ahead of the ship. Looks like a fairly large vessel. And by you, I mean Robin.
Okay. Was I able to see it before we got too close through the war genius?
Yes. Yeah, you had Paul sent out, right?
Yeah, and I was probably intermediately like jumping into his field of view.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so you definitely saw them before they saw you.
Okay. And then do I see I mean, I probably instructed him to go scout the ship. So do I see anything special about the ship? Is there a Naki? Is there a casting circle on it?
How close is he getting to it?
He's probably going to do a flyover.
Okay. Over like the top mast.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is a Arnaki galleon. And you do see, so I guess Paul sees and you see through Paul. About the back part of the mid deck, there is a sort of a circular dome of sort of opaque, swirling shadow that's sort of like bleeding off the sides of the ship. Yeah, it's pretty obviously that's the source.
Okay. And do I have any notion as to how far away it is?
How far away it is from you?
The ship is, yeah.
Let's see. When he gets to it, you're a little ways. I mean, maybe like a couple of minutes sail away.
Okay. I'll call it down.
Sail ho and all.
Well, and I'll make sure that she knows that it is the ship with the casting circle or whatever.
All right.
Am I gonna need to be able to see it to target?
You will need to know what you're targeting. Yeah.
Okay.
So
the ship is gonna need to be in visual range.
All right. I'm gonna try something real quick. I don't know. I have no idea if this will work, but I'm gonna mind link Tara and Paul and myself.
All right. Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Oh boy.
All right.
Things are gonna get weird.
Yeah.
With a soul bond like a dragon.
You slut dragon.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right. So I got it. I have no idea if that actually helps her or not, but.
Yeah. So the ritual. I'd say that's enough of a connection to go off of.
And she can talk to Paul to like direct it for a different view if she needs.
So as you're like focusing, you're like, all right, Paul, ship, right?
Okay. This is new.
Darkness.
I mean, I can see the orb.
Can you see through MindLink, or is it just?
I don't think so. I think it's just like you can talk, but I didn't. Right. I don't know. I didn't know if it would help or not. Hold on. Let me go to Mind Link just to verify.
Teleport. 2 individuals plus 1 individual recipients.
Yeah, it just says telepathic connection.
Speech. Yeah. I would say the telepathic connection is enough to like
I'll be right back.
key you into the position, which is all you really need.
Right.
Your ritual casting isn't finished yet at this point, though. You still have a couple more minutes.
Left.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull or hoist canvas, put us dead in the water until I can finish.
Are you still warging through Paul, Robin?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to have him make a notice roll?
Sure. Do I also make a notice roll? Or is it...
Sure.
Paul got a 10 and I got a 19.
19. Nice. All right. So
Oof.
yeah, here's the ship. It's a galleon. So you notice this is the circle. It's currently a dome. I mean, there's a guy inside. I guess I'll. So you see this guy who's wearing like this sort of fancy red cape, and like intricate armor with like flame designs across it. He looks up, like, and sort of moves over to the side of the ship and like looks up into the into like the rigging and stuff. Like he maybe saw something or is onto something.
I'm gonna tell Paul to fly higher.
All right.
Maybe like fly away for a bit and then come back.
He flies up and away, and as he does, you see the
Holy fuck!
The galleon whose sails are currently still was furled, stationary, unfurls its sails and starts moving in your general direction. They're kind of going a little bit more to your port side than straight at you, but they seem to be on to something.
I tell Tara telepathically what I saw.
Additionally, the water around the ship begins to darken more now, and you see some like wafts of shadows sort of curl up across and around the ship. Like a gathering storm of unpleasantness. Okay. And yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight.
No, well, yes, but
Caleb, we can't hear you.
A gathering storm.
Yar!
There we go.
Canvas hard to starboard. I've been unmuting myself because I'm eating these loud ass chips.
Yeah, crunch, crunch, crunch. All right, so your plan is to GTFO before while the ritual is finishing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to buy time for me to cast this shit.
Sounds good. That should be fun. Guys, being chased by a galleon while there's nasty stuff coming out of the water, and you got to finish the ritual to get rid of it.
Some high-stakes stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
also, it's a galleon, which is way bigger than us.
And I did get rid of your fatigue.
Yep.
Oh, you did? Good. I was like, crap, that's gonna hurt my spellcasting roll.
Nope,
yeah, as you started casting the ritual, you got a little bit of music that cleansed the burning salt taste out of your throat.
Well, here, let me take care of that. You look a bit weak.
All right. 1 XP for this session. And next time we'll get into another little naval skirmish. Well, not maybe not so little.
Little for them.
Yeah.
They just come in and slap a dick around and. All right.
Well,
put your toys away.
Sorry, I was kind of out of it for a bit there.
It's all right.
Yeah.
We managed.
Happens sometimes.
We managed.
We got through it.
Half a captain.
All right.
Hell's
Talk
yes.
to you guys later.
Yes.
I guess Ben and Caleb will talk to you in just a bit.
Are you coming over?
I gotta go pick up Michaela.
Oh, yeah, she's here, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's a party.
Yeah.
It's a party.
But no more than 10.
Good game.
Bye.
Later.